Welcome to Invest. We're talking about investing, finance, and professional development. As our current time of 10:20 a.m. on the Eastern Time on June 11th on Tuesday. Hope you guys have a good week so far. It's my second day of this week. Try to get back into the groove of this video. But appreciate you for your support despite my absence. That I've been away for quite some time. I think if I'm counting the dates, it's definitely almost like 5 months since I've been away, since I came back to the video. But appreciate you for your continued support. So let's just dive into the technical to see how it's going, right? And again, the structure of the video will be the first part will be talk about the crypto side on the Ethereum and Bitcoin. And selectively some key coins if you guys want me to talk about. Obviously, feel free to comment in the section below. And then with respect to the broader spectrum, which is on the equity side, we will also kind of cover that a little bit as well. So let's dive into the Bitcoin to see how it's going, right? Again, with respect to recording time of 10:21 a.m. on the Eastern Time. Right now, we are at the 66,850, which is a technical support level based on the prior resistance level, because you can see on this green line on top, right? And then on the weekly front, you could see that we are also a little bit extended at 63 out of 70. And let's take a look at the daily. Daily is at the 44 out of 70, so it's a little bit more corrected. So it seems like we might be experiencing a bounce coming up, but unfortunately, you could see that we have crossed the support level recently, and now we're heading down to the next support level, which is 66,000. If we break this, we'll obviously go down to the 63 and then respectively to a more of a solidified support level at 62. So where do we see us going, right? So daily seems to be, fairly corrected so far, and we will bounce somewhere near as we reach the 32 out of 70 mark. So that means the likelihood of us going down to the 65,000 mark is quite likely. So another $1,000 sell off from here. So that's about like what 1.50% from here. And then on a weekly, it is also showing some sign of likelihood that will go down further. You can see that with 63 out of 70 coming down to a next support level of 59.5. But you could see that clearly 54 somewhere like in the mid level on the resistance RSI is more likely. So coming down to a lower level again at the 65 and then subsequently 62,500 will be more likely than staying up here. And then obviously on the monthly, you could see that we're quite extended, right? At the 68, so 70 out of 70, it's like pure extension right now. So definitely be, cautious about, buying at this level right now. I think the likelihood of it keep going up is, less likely than, going down from here. Especially it's kind of tied closely to the equity market as well, which is also quite extended, which we'll talk about in a bit. On the Ethereum side, with the 3,500, right, down 2%, kind of trading along the line with the Bitcoin momentum, right? The 63 out of 70 on the monthly right now extended just as extended as Bitcoin. With respect to weekly, you could see that we're kind of having a lot of mixed signal, right? Getting crossed up and down. It seems like we're about to cross down at the 60 out of 70 level. So the likelihood of coming down lower to 52 as a support level, which means that this, will sell off to closer to somewhere around 32 or 3,300, and then the strongest support level is going to be 3,150 as we have see the red line here, right? And let's take a look at the daily. I would assume it's quite suppressed as well. You can see that we are, but you can see that clearly we're in the mid level right now, right, at the 35, which is a level that we're supported by prior weeks back in April. But if we break this level by today, you do have a bit of a sell off all the way down to 33 and then all the way down to 3150. And I think getting to the 3150 is more logical than staying in between the level right now. We're kind of in the air. So we're not really hold on by a strong support level. So that means 3150 is more likely than going up to, like, let's say going to a 4,000 again, just based on how the chart is set up right now. On the SPY front, you can see that we're still quite extended, and the market is kind of on the more the red side because we're pending on the Fed's decision and the meeting that's happening today we'll have an announcement on what's the conclusion of the meeting by tomorrow, sometimes around like 2 p.m. I would assume, which I believe the Jerome Powell is going to be televised, with his updates on what's going on with the economy going forward, right? So, how do we see the equity market, right? Daily is quite extended. We are showing some mixed signal right now, but with the 62 out of 70. But on the weekly, you could see that we are looking like, we're straight up in the sky right now, the 70 out of 70 right now, right? But you're on the right side of the spectrum, so you're about to curve up, but it's not like a major curve up. So you will cross up and then get rejected again. So 36, 536 is like the peak level. I think we might touch it again at the $535 and then just come back down from there. And I think the monthly will give you like a guidance of where we're going. It seems like we're quite extended as well. The 70 out of 70, we are unfortunately on the wrong side of the spectrum. So you're only gonna hit the apex anytime soon now. So that means that you don't want to, you want to count your blessings, like knowing the fact that you're quite extended right now across the spectrum. To buying at this level right now is quite risky. So my guidance is like to hold off, wait for the we might see like a relief rally or something like that by tomorrow if like the news comes out to be not that like depressing, I guess. But I mean, like I would say, the Fed has historically been relatively diplomatic. It's more about like how the technical is trading. Seems like technical is quite extended, so again, be extra careful about incurring risk at this level. And tomorrow will be more of like an event-driven trade. If you want to buy in, hedging that will be positive news, great. But learn to take your profit out quickly. But the overall picture is still extended. Okay, so buy at your cautions, and trade at your own sanity, if that makes any sense. But I appreciate you for joining me today. It's a quicker one than usual. And if you like the format that we have, or you don't like the format, let me know. I'm happy to, make some tweaks here and there. And if you want my personal guidance, I do have a Patreon, so feel free to subscribe, and I can give you my coaching. And I can do it on a daily, on a monthly, however you would like, depending on what package you would like. But in the meantime, have a good one and take care. Bye bye.